All right. So with that, it is time for NXT spoilers. Spoiler alert, commence. Tonight, from Full Sail University, NXT held their NXT TV tapings. We learned a good amount as far as what's going to happen for NXT TakeOver. We learned basically all the title matches except for the women's title match is not 100% clear yet, but that should play out on television. So the first match of the night, I believe it's a dark match, but they could still use it. Usually the first match of an NXT taping is a dark match, but it was Chelsea Green taking on Jessie Elabon, but she was only referred to as Jessie. So I don't know if they dropped the Elabon name or not. Next up, Triple H came out and stated that the NXT Championship is vacated. He was all ready to announce Gargano versus Ciampa for the title, but then Ciampa had to have neck surgery. Triple H states that he will still give Gargano an opportunity to become NXT champion at TakeOver, but they need to figure out who his next opponent, not his next opponent, but who his opponent is going to be. He stated that there will be a fatal 5-way match, which actually takes place next on this show tonight. It will be Adam Cole, Ricochet, Velveteen Dream, Matt Riddle, and Aleister Black. And also, I don't know why they did this, but I like it. 2 out of 3 falls to TakeOver. The title on the line. So, with a championship opportunity on the line, Adam Cole actually defeated all other 4 men. So the finish apparently came when Ricochet went for a shooting star press on Matt Riddle. This is what I was told from the tapings. Ricochet went for a shooting star press. As he landed the shooting star press and came back up, Adam Cole out of nowhere hit him with a Shining Wizard and pinned him. Adam Cole will be taking on Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match at TakeOver. The winner will become the brand new NXT champion. So after this fatal 5-way, the Forgotten Sons actually attacked Ricochet and Aleister Black. They will be facing off later in the finals of the Dusty Classic. Punishment Martinez defeated Riddick Moss. We saw the NXT television debut of ACH. He went by his real name, Albert Hardy Jr. He was actually defeated, though, by Humberto Carrillo. The War Raiders squashed 2 guys really, really quickly. They said they wanted more competition, and out came Adrian Jowdy and Cesar Bononi. Squashed them as well. We then saw Forgotten Sons member Jackson Riker take on Oni Lorcan and defeat him. We then had Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair, and this was a theme tonight for the women. It ended in a no contest when Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir all came down. They attacked both Sane and Belair. The rest of the women's roster and NXT officials came out to try and break it up. Io Shirai then came out, hit a huge moonsault from the top rope to the outside on everybody, and then posed in the ring with the NXT Women's Championship, which now this is leading me to believe that it's either going to be one of 2 matches at TakeOver. It's either going to be Shayna versus Io in a singles match or a fatal 4-way match where we see it being Shayna defending against Io, Kairi, and Bianca Belair. We then had Raul Mendoza defeating Brennan Williams. They then did a face-to-face segment between Gargano and Cole. Where is the... Adam Cole had some interesting things to say here. I want to actually pull those up here in my side notes. Where is it? I got it right here. Okay, cool. So, both Gargano and Cole came out. There were dueling chants for Johnny Wrestling and Adam Cole. Cole said he doesn't need the crowd's support. Gargano says he loves the Johnny Wrestling chants. Cole claims that Gargano has a poor win-loss record despite calling himself cute little Johnny Takeover. He said, "You're more like Johnny I always fuck this word up. You're more like Johnny Participation. I don't know why I can't say that word sometimes. Participation. Cole then talks about his road to NXT and how he's done everything to succeed. Gargano talks about his road, about working hard despite WWE turning him down, himself getting a spot in the first Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, busting his ass over and over until he was undeniable and got his spot. Cole says, no matter what Gargano thinks, he's going to get beat. And out came the Undisputed Era. Cole said that Triple H may have said that this title match at TakeOver is going to be definitive, but according to Cole, it'll be undisputed. So I thought that was a pretty cool back and forth. I think that'll come off really well on television. Going forward, Vanessa Bourne and Aaliyah were taking on the team of Lacey Lane and Kacy Catanzaro. When the end came, when what would happen? Shayna Baszler and her cronies came out again. Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne were like, ain't having none of this. They left the ring while the Horsewomen just beat down Lacey Lane and Kacy Catanzaro. Matt Riddle defeated Kona Reeves. Velveteen Dream watched from the ramp on a couch with two beautiful women. After the match, Dream said that he was going to defend his title against Riddle at TakeOver. We then had the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic where Aleister Black and Ricochet were victorious over the Forgotten Sons. They will now be challenging at TakeOver for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Excuse me. The War Raiders came out after this match to confront Black and Ricochet. Then, the tapings ended with something that's probably not going to air. Black and Ricochet got on the mic and talked about their time in NXT. Ricochet basically said that for him and Aleister Black, this is most likely their final tapings at Full Sail. Black would go on to state that he feels like the two of them will be leaving a piece of their soul here in Full Sail University. He said that this is the best platform to perform on, bar none. Ricochet would also state that this last year he has spent in NXT has been the best entire year, the best one full year of his entire career. Ricochet said they may be leaving NXT, but the NXT roster is so stacked up and down that others will take their place, and that he and Aleister Black are forever NXT. So that's what happened at the very end of the tapings. I don't think that will air. Usually when we see something like that, it doesn't air. It could, but I doubt it. But that was everything that took place at tonight's NXT TV tapings.